Hello everyone, this is Jess coming at you today with an autograph video. We haven't did one for quite a while and I do apologize for that. I've kind of been out of it a little bit. Had some issues and with the COVID and everything I haven't been sending out much. But I have gotten a few back in over the last few months, kind of trying to get back into it. And hopefully we'll be getting some more videos up here very soon. So again, I apologize for being away, but let's go ahead and take a look and see what we've gotten over the last couple of months. First up, in 13 days, 4 of 4, we got legendary race car driver Gant. Mr. Gant was kind enough to sign a couple of cards for me, a couple of photos, and also a couple of trading cards. And if you want to check him out, here's his website. So thank you, Mr. Gant, for that. I do appreciate it. Next up, coming in 13 days for a 2 of 2, we've got legendary wrestler, Mr. Kevin Sullivan. Kevin Sullivan used to be, back in the day, I think it was with WCW, and I think worked for WWF, I'm not positive, as a background person, but legendary wrestler. Thank you, Mr. Sullivan. Next up, after 13 days also, 2 of 2, we've got another wrestler who has since passed away. This was Mr. Wrestling 2, and these are both inscribed to me. And I was very happy to get these. I used to like him back when I was a kid, so it was kind of nice to get with my wrestling collection. I do appreciate him very much, and rest in peace, Mr. Wrestling 2. Next up, after also 13 days, a 2 of 2. We have country legend Mr. Randy Travis. And Randy was kind enough to sign 2 photos for me, so I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Mr. Travis. Next up, after 16 days, this one is 4 of 4. This is a race car driver, Jimmy Hensley. Couple photos and 2 of his car photos, or trading cards. Thank you, Mr. Hensley, I appreciate it. Next, after 46 days, 3 of 3. This was Mr. Kyle Petty. And he also sent a brochure about his Victory Junction. Thank you, Mr. Petty. I appreciate it. Next up, after 141 days, we've got 5 of 5. Was happy to get this one. This is another race car legend here. This was Mr. Darrell Waltrip. Was a big fan of his back in the day. Really did like him, like the way he was, and liked his driving. So I appreciate it, Mr. Waltrip. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Next up, we've got another one after 143 days, a 4 of 4. This was another legendary driver, Terry Labonte. Mr. Labonte signed 4 trading cards for me. I appreciate it, Mr. Labonte. Next, we've got 3 of 3 after 189 days. Another race driver. It's Mr. Ernie Irvine. Thank you, Mr. Irvine. Appreciate it. I had been sending out some of the race driving cards I had, so if you hadn't noticed, but I'm sure you have. But anyway, this is Mr. Chuck Bowen. This was 2 of 2 after 15 days. Thank you, Mr. Bowen. After 15 days, 3 of 3. It's Mr. Bill Elliott. Another legendary driver. Thank you, Mr. Elliott. Next up, this was 368 days, been out quite a long time. A 4 of 3. And she actually signed my letter. So it's actually 5 of 3. This was Miss Audrey Dalton. She was in quite a few movies. This one is from Mr. Sidonigus, one of my favorite William Castle movies. Good headshot of her. Beautiful lady. It's one with, I believe it's Rex Reason, I believe. And she signed an index card for me. So I appreciate it very much. Thank you, Ms. Dalton. Next up, after 29 days, 2 of 2. Got race driver again, Mr. Chad Little. After 31 days, 3 of 3. Another driver is Mr. Brett Beaudin. I always liked him too. So, I was happy to get that one. Thank you, Mr. Beaudin. Actually happy to get any of those. If I don't like the person, I don't send to them. So this is 3 of 3 after 45 days. It's Mr. Robert Presley. Thank you, Mr. Presley. I appreciate it. And last up, after 24 days, 2 and 1, we've got the legendary Mr. Bobby Allison. And then he also signed a small photo of his own little, I guess that's like 3x3 or 3x4. So that's it for this this autograph run. Like I say, I haven't really been active the last few months with the COVID and some family issues, so hopefully we'll get back into it. I just wanted to do like an end of year kind of follow-up of everything I've gotten over the last few months. So I appreciate it. I thank everybody for watching and subscribing. Please like, share, subscribe. See if you can get some more people in here for me, and like I say, I'll get some more videos in here very soon. I appreciate you all. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you very soon.